Hey, everybody.
Hey.
It's Mark, Kathy, and Ramesh Cinemando coming at you with another trailer review, which are always fun to do.
I love doing those because I love movie marketing. I know there's like the trailer reaction thing, but I just love movies and posters and trailers and everything related to them. So I just love trailers. If you go to the movie theater and they're going to show trailers, some people are like, so many trailers. I'm like, that's a good thing though. I love that.
And we put the little Chiron up there. So yes,
There,
I love
trailer.
it too.
Yes.
We love trailers. They're their own little art form.
Indeed. I mean, there are certain trailers, they have these scenes in them which don't show up in the movie as well.
That's true.
Like even some songs and all.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And some trailers show the whole movie, which is disappointing. You know,
I hate that.
You know, it's like I don't need to see the movie now. I watched the 3-minute clip notes version.
So true. It's like, don't do that. Why do they do that?
There's an art form to it, as you said, Kathy. But this film is called Fateh.
Yeah, it's called Fateh, means victor, one who was victorious or victory.
It's a Hindi language film that's written and directed by Sonu Sood. It's is a directorial debut. But you know more about him, Ramesh?
Yes, he was prominent in the Telugu film industry. He's like a well-known villain, the antagonist of the story in most of the movies. I think there was a time when he even received an award for being the best film.
Best bad guy.
I don't recall exactly. I did read about it somewhere. And yeah, he's known, like he's a very good-natured person is what I've understood from most of the, like, apart from movies, like he's known for his philanthropy activities and all.
I think the guys that play the bad guys are always the nice.
Are always the good guys.
Christopher Lee, Peter. I mean, go on Vincent Price. So it's not surprising.
No, it's not.
This film is coming out January 10th. It also stars Jacqueline Fernandez along with Sonu Sood. So he's in it. He's actually starring. He's the star.
Best villain of all time.
Yeah. And and Jacqueline Fernandez, Naseeruddin Shah, who I always like, and Vijay Raaz. I'm interested to see the trailer. So let's check it out for this film that's coming out January 10th.
All right. Here we go. Teaser. Music's cool.
एक कुमारा तो मुजरिम, हजार कुमारा
nice suit.
तो बादशाह, मेरी गिनती उससे ऊपर की थी.
Oh, gee.
And then romance.
Fateh, तुम करते क्या हो?
Oh, Jesus!
Wow!
सबको जानना है.
Oh my God! This is gory. Oh my God! Wow!
Was that a Disney film?
Oh my God. Wow. You know, usually, like, especially in America, they cut away from all of that. You don't get to see anything that's like, and if they do even remotely show anything, you have to rate that trailer.
That's definitely not for the kids. So
that was awesome. Okay, I do recognize him. I do recognize him as a great bad guy. He has that hooded look, like he just has this kind of very dead-eyed look. I mean, he's a good-looking man, but he just sort of looks like he does not care. No.
Yeah, I like the way they have the name written. Basically, it says if you read it completely, it says Fateh. But then if you read it, like if you split it, it says Fate with followed by H. It's
clever logo design.
Yeah.
I also liked it. Well, it seems like very international sort of thing because he's walking around the Golden Gate Bridge, so he's in San Francisco, at least a part of it, and it has that international sort of, you know, the good guy going after the bad guys or whatever it is, but it looks very sort of polished and super. The violence looks
next level.
He looks like a professional,
very professional,
either a mercenary or a gangster. I don't know.
Well, he wears fitted suits and he kills
Yeah.
people very efficiently. So it's sort of a James Bond on steroids is what he looks like.
Maybe a hitman. So,
Hitman. I know, and I like how they have the kind of operations room, like where he's like they're pulling down the screen like Minority Report. They're doing all the super sci-fi, the high tech shit. You always hope it's probably real, but it's probably not.
He looks like a Jason Bourne, but a bad guy Jason Bourne. Like that. Like he can do everything. Yeah.
I wonder if I love how they show all the violence and then they show him walking with his girlfriend.
Even she chooses violence at some point of time. Like you see her using that sniper.
They probably met at work.
There are some scenes that it felt familiar to me, especially if you watched Animal. That particular
hallway.
The hallway scene, and then he starts killing people in that whole the big room. And everything.
The big crowd, just the big massacre. In Animal, he had the advantage of having that gun that just fired 1,000 rounds a second or something. He just wiped everyone out. This guy's doing it by hand with like hand weapons. He's like melee.
Yeah. He is a handyman. He's a handyman.
He's a handyman.
Yeah, he's carrying a driller with him. Come on, just for home improvement purposes. Turns out it's a deadly weapon.
I don't know, a drill or a saw thing through the guy's head.
But does he pull a ceiling fan down? He doesn't do that.
Oh no!
If he's not going to make use of the ceiling fan, he can't have got nothing on that other movie we saw.
Jot.
Yes. So funny. This looked amazing. I thought this pretty much sums it up. That is this scene. This reminds me where I love the scene where they just show the floor, and it's this beautiful tile, and then he's pulling the guy along, and he's leaving a bloody streak. And I love just the squeaking sound of him dragging like the shoes across the tile. Nice touch.
Yeah.
I just want to say that was a nice audio design for that. Very good. But in this poster, we see January 2025 coming out pretty soon. Hard to tell what he's got around that guy's neck, but it was not good. Look how good he looks. He says not. He's like, my suit looks good. I look good. Even covered in blood, his hair is perfect. His suit is perfect.
Yep.
He's a very stylish hitman. So yeah, that looks really fun. I love a good-looking man in a nice suit killing a ton of people. That's like the perfect movie.
This shows a lot of blood. I think you're going to get a lot of blood, and the H in Fateh is bloody red. So yeah, the whole thing sort of works.
We got axes, we got saws, we got drills. We got a lot of good weapons, and we can build a house all at the same time.
Yep.
I love it. Any other little background trivia on anything else in here, Ramesh, that you noticed? Like any kind of like director, actor backgrounds?
So Naseeruddin Shah, he's a veteran actor. Like he's known for some really very good movies from 90s and 2000s. So yeah, I think I'm seeing him on the screen after a very long time.
Yeah.
Maybe after break.
So he directed this and acted in it. The
Sonu Sood.
Yeah.
And it's distributed by Z Studios, and there's also the streaming service that might be available to stream fairly quickly after the January 10th open.
Yeah,
sometimes they'll
that
do
would be
that
great.
currently. So something we could watch over here.
Yeah, highly recommend that service too because they have really high quality streaming movies.
Yeah, totally worth it to watch a lot of Indian cinema on there. So coming out January 10th. Get your bloody guts ready for some fun.
Bloody guts ready.
Yeah, bloody guts ready.
We're getting our guts ready for this one.
Conveniently, I'm wearing a red T-shirt, so I think I'm happy with it.
You're all set.
Exactly.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon.
Subscribe, like, and comment. Bye.
Please do. Bye.